iPhone sales forecasts don't paint a pretty picture for Apple this year. Samsung is apparently working on not 2 but 3 Galaxy S7 units, and HTC claims that no matter what, we'll always see its brand. I'm Jaime Rivera, and if I look funny, trust me, I looked funnier last night. This is Pocketnow Daily. For those of you worried about the future of HTC, the official news today had to do with the company's CEO, Chair Wang, on record stating that the company is not going anywhere, that they are still pushing regardless of their results and regardless of everything, and that we can expect more from the company coming soon, that she's not going to let the brand just go away. And if you remember the fact that her father is the wealthiest guy in Taiwan and she's the second wealthiest, yeah, that is most likely going to be the case. And if you don't see me smiling when it comes to giving news about HP, that's because I never have much faith in them in mobile. They killed Palm and Compaq and so many others. But anyways, we've got more rumors on the HP Falcon, which apparently is the company's Windows 10 mobile device. Not exactly sure when we're getting it, but apparently it'll have a Snapdragon 820, 3 gigs of RAM, and all other good specifications for those of you who actually care about HP. And please, don't go crazy raising your hands. And then when it comes to all 4 of you out there crazy about the future of Google Glass, and yeah, I know, don't go crazy. We've got more rumors, particularly because, well, it seems that Google had filed some confidential documents in the FCC 6 months ago, up to the point where these expire their confidentiality, and today we learn about the future. We see new designs where we have an articulated heads-up display for the future Google Glass, in addition to other things, but the biggest question is how come 6 months went by and we never got to see the new version of Google Glass? We'll see if we get something in 2016. And then when it comes to Samsung, Galaxy S7 rumors are going crazy, and this time we hear a little bit of a contradiction with regards to what we talked about yesterday. First of all, it seems the Galaxy S7 will have the same size as the current one, meaning it's pretty much going to be the same design. And then it seems that we are getting the Plus variant, but this is going to be a 6-inch device. And then we are going to get a 5.5-inch unit, which is apparently going to be the curved edge display. It's extremely hard to predict right now what we're getting, but then again, given the fact that this is Samsung, we know that the more phones they launch, the better in their mentality, so stay tuned. Hopefully we learned something at CES. And finally, the very hot news today had to do with Apple, as if you remember those news of analysts predicting that Apple was going to start seeing a sales slump in 2016? Well, analysts are now predicting that it's also going to happen right now, as there was a sales forecast of 80 million units from when the iPhone 6s was launched in September to the end of the year. And now it seems that it's going to be more or less 72 million units, which is actually 2 million below what Apple was able to achieve for that same period last year. And this would be the first sales slump in iPhone history, which is major news if it does happen. But it leads me to the question of the day. So hey, if Apple is selling less and Samsung is selling less, what do you think is being most disruptive in the smartphone market right now, up to the point where, you know, these companies are not selling well? In my case, I think it's all this premium mid-range change that has, you know, begun happening with companies like Oppo, Lenovo, you know, and others. But leave us a comment down below. What do you think has disrupted the market the most? Friends, as always, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.